Hello and welcome. For those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Sunday, May 31st, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, first off, a big thank you to everybody for sharing these videos on your social networks, for liking them, for subscribing to this channel. As always, I greatly appreciate your support. So it's Sunday, and that means we begin working with a new deck for the next week, and I've decided to use a Norse deck called the Tarot of Northern Shadows, illustrated by Sylvia Gainsford, with the companion book written by Howard Rodway. So, well, it's not really a new deck per se. It's an older deck, actually. First published, I think, is 1998. Now, the deck features Norse gods and goddesses, runes on some of the cards, Celtic figures, heroes and heroines from the Mabinogion, figures from Welsh tales. So it's a very neat little deck. Now, the artist, Sylvia Gainsford, is the same person who did the art for the Tarot of the Old Path. Another deck which I may feature in the future. Come to think of it, I think Howard Rodway wrote the companion book for that deck as well. Although I shouldn't say companion book, it's more like just a little tiny white book that doesn't have a whole lot of meat to it. But unfortunately, the Tarot of Northern Shadows is out of print, and it has been for quite some time. Although you can get copies on eBay and on Amazon from third parties. Although last time I checked, they were a bit on the pricey side. So that will be up to you how well this deck resonates with you. So anyway, on to today's draw using the Tarot of Northern Shadows. The three cards drawn randomly from the deck were the Emperor, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. Well, I absolutely love this set of cards today. So, our first card, the Emperor, portrays the god Odin, enthroned and flanked by his wolves, Jerry and Freki, with his ravens, Hugin and Munin, on his shoulders. I hope I pronounced that right. Now, Odin is the archetype of the father, and as such, he is even known as the All-Father. Odin is the one who demonstrates leadership, authority, and dominance, as well as courage and stability. So you may be called upon to assume the role of the All-Father today. That is to say, to assume a role of responsibility, of leadership. Perhaps people will be looking to you for guidance today. Now, this might also be a call for you to examine your relationship with authority, perhaps to ensure that you are, in fact, living according to your own code of ethics and are governing yourself properly so as not to suppress or inhibit others around you. Now, we see this need to be more compassionate and considerate in our next card, the Empress, who is portrayed, I think, by Frigg, the Norse goddess of marriage, motherhood, and childbirth. The little white book doesn't tell you who the portrayals are in the card, so I'm kind of guessing, but I'm thinking it's Frigg. Now, the Empress is the Earth Mother archetype, and as such, she brings with her ideas of ideas and qualities of creativity, compassion, abundance, nurturing, and generosity. Now, notice that the Empress in this card is quite pregnant. Now, this doesn't mean that you will be having a child, though this card can indicate an actual pregnancy, but instead it points to the birthing of something new in your life, such as a creative project, a new business, or a new endeavor of some kind. I often see this card as projects and ideas that are conceived but not yet born. That means you're still in the conceptual stage. So the process of bringing those ideas into being will be up to you. Though we do see the physical representation of them in our last card, the Page of Cups. The pages are all about that which is new, and this particular page is strongly associated with creativity and the arts. He is the child of the Empress and the Emperor, a combination of both of their qualities. And he represents a young person, and as many young people are, his feelings are easily hurt. So whatever project you're bringing into the world, do so slowly and carefully, perhaps waiting to share the news with the world until it's a little bit more mature. Now, I will say this. The Empress and the Page of Cups together often does, in fact, indicate a pregnancy. So if it does by some chance pertain to you, congratulations. So the message for these 3 cards is: take control of your idea or project and take steps to bring it into the world. During this planning stage, however, your ideas and your emotions are vulnerable, so don't go broadcasting them to the world too soon. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 9, Accepting the Quest. So the Accepting the Quest card once again makes an appearance in our reading. Now what a perfect card for today's draw. So we've talked about being pregnant with ideas, waiting for us to take the steps to bring them into the world. So what are you waiting for? The Accepting the Quest card challenges us to accept this project into our life and to see where it goes. That is to say, make the commitment and then run with it. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd click the like button below. And also feel free to visit my website at tarot-dude.com if you'd like a tarot consultation with me. I do email readings and Skype and telephone readings at this time. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.